What's up, Dolphins Nation? We're always looking to get better, sharper, and bring you the best results possible on and off the field. Before we dive into today's news, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay up to date with all things Miami Dolphins. Now, let's talk about some intriguing trade proposals and player updates that have been buzzing around the team. It's another day, another round of trade rumors and hypotheticals involving our Miami Dolphins. This time, ESPN's Bill Barnwell has thrown out 12 trade suggestions that he believes could benefit both teams involved. And guess what? 2 of those proposals are about the Dolphins. The first trade? Barnwell suggests the Dolphins should offer a conditional 4th-round pick to the Carolina Panthers for quarterback Bryce Young. Yes, you heard that right. Bryce Young, the 2023 first overall pick, who has been struggling in his second season and was even benched by the Panthers. The second trade involves moving running back Jeff Wilson Jr. back to the San Francisco 49ers. The deal? A 2025 6th-round pick in exchange for a 7th-rounder. But is that really worth it? Let's break it down. Now, Dolphins fans, let's think about this. Trading for Bryce Young could be seen as a low-risk, high-reward move, especially if you consider the fact that Carolina seems to have lost faith in him. Could this be a chance for the Dolphins to snag a young QB who just needs the right system and coaching to shine? Barnwell suggests this trade as a way to immediately improve our backup QB situation, which right now features Tyler Huntley and Skylar Thompson. And it's true, with Tua's injury history, having a strong backup plan is essential. However, based on what we've seen so far, Bryce Young hasn't exactly set the league on fire this season. In fact, there hasn't been enough evidence to suggest that he'd be an upgrade over our current backups. So, is this trade worth it for the Dolphins? It only makes sense if we're looking at the long-term picture. If we're thinking beyond 2024 and about the future of our quarterback position, it might be a gamble worth taking. But as of now, Young hasn't shown enough to guarantee immediate results. Now on to the second proposal, which has Jeff Wilson Jr. heading back to San Francisco. The compensation. Swapping a 7th-round pick for a 6th-rounder in 2025. Not exactly a blockbuster deal, right? To be honest, this trade feels more like a favor to the 49ers than a move that significantly benefits the Dolphins. Sure, Wilson is buried on the depth chart behind guys like Raheem Mostert, Devon Achane, and rookie Jalen Wright, but he's still a solid NFL running back. Having him as our 4th option is a luxury most teams would love to have. Plus, with Achane recovering from a concussion and Mostert having dealt with injuries in the past, keeping Wilson around could provide crucial depth. Trading him for a minor upgrade in draft position doesn't seem worth it when you consider how valuable it is to have a dependable backup, especially in such a physically demanding position like running back. In other news, let's talk about one of the toughest guys on our roster, Jevon Holland. Our safety has been dealing with a hand injury after last week's game, and while it's not clear if he'll be ready to go for Sunday's matchup against the Colts, defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver has full confidence in him. Holland might be wearing a cast, but Weaver believes that won't stop him from being a crucial asset to our secondary. If I'm going to count on anyone to step up and play, it's Holland, Weaver said. Whether he has something on his hand or not, he's going to get the job done. Holland himself admitted that the cast might make things a bit tricky when it comes to catching the ball, but if there's one thing he's confident about, it's forcing fumbles. Remember, in Week 1 against the Jaguars, Holland punched the ball out of Travis Etienne Jr.'s hands, and with a cast on, he joked that doing that again probably won't hurt as much. Holland's toughness and ability to adapt is a huge plus for our defense. In 50 games with the Dolphins, he's racked up 4 sacks, 5 interceptions, and 5 forced fumbles. Whether he's fully healthy or playing through an injury, you can always count on him to make an impact. Alright, Dolphins Nation, it's time for you to weigh in. What do you think about these trade proposals? Would you take a chance on Bryce Young as a potential long-term option behind Tua? And how do you feel about the idea of trading Jeff Wilson Jr. back to the 49ers for a minimal draft pick upgrade? Also, how fired up are you about seeing Jevon Holland back on the field, even if he's rocking a cast? Let me know in the comments what you think about these moves and whether they make sense for the team. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more exclusive Dolphins updates and news. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest Dolphins content and keeps the conversation going. Fins up, and I'll catch you in the next one.